Then what happened is they rigged the election and I became president.
If you voted for Donald Trump, there's something wrong with your brain. If you voted for Donald Trump, you just might be insane. If you voted for Putin's bitch, that makes you a traitor. If you voted for Jeffrey Epstein's BFF, that makes you a pedo lover. If you voted for the insurrectionist, you hate America. If you voted for the rapist, you hate your mother, sister, and daughter. If you voted for the felon fraud, you have no integrity. If you voted for the con artist, you hate your fellow man. If you voted for the golf cheat, you also cheat in life. If you voted for the liar, that means you are mentally insane. If you voted for the felon fraud, that means you spread misinformation. You probably lie and cheated everything, including on your spouse. If you voted Republican, your heart is filled with pain. You voted to hurt. You voted to hurt others, and that was your mistake. Why don't you put yourself on the side of evil and cruelty? You've made yourself a victim. You played yourself a fool. With Republicans in power, America's being destroyed. Democracy is over, now the fascists are in charge. Economy destroyed, America's influence is now weak. So many lives destroyed, all by Republican choice. Guardians of pedophiles, that is the GOP. Republicans and Christians brainwash and groom our kids. They're putting PragerU propaganda into our public schools. Republicans protect their pedophiles, especially politicians and pastors. If you voted Republican, you voted for traitors and thieves. If you voted for Donald Trump, that makes you a pedo-loving freak. You voted for cruelty. You voted for hate. You love to dish it out, but an ounce you cannot take. Hypocrisy and lies is the Christian Republican way of life. Morally bankrupt traitors, despite their shiny words. Their actions show they're liars, frauds, perverts, and thieves. Republicans and Christians only serve themselves. If you voted for Trump, then you're a morally bankrupt traitor. You voted to destroy the economy and democracy. You voted to traumatize. You voted to make others feel pain. Trump voters are morally bankrupt. Trump voters are pieces of shit. Trump voters are literal traitors. Trump voters are evil fascist fucks. Pedophile protectors, evil fascist fucks. They protect their leader, Donald Jeffrey Epstein Trump. Trump voters are evil fascists. Trump voters are evil fascists. Trump voters are evil fascists. Trump voters